Hello, I am Mr. Fixer from ES Repair. Welcome to Fortnite. Now, this is a game that's been around since 2017, and of course, I'm just trying to get into it. Now, as you can see, I did not start that fight. Okay, he started it. I'm just swinging my sword back, and as you can see, he stopped. Now, this is an interesting game. I like this game. The only thing I don't like about it, pretty much, is people get so eager to kill each other as soon as they get on the board. Now, here we are on the uh, blimp, or well, the hot air balloon with a bus on it. And there's a lot of places that you can go to on this map to hide, get weapons, and then go find someone else and shoot them up. Now, with me, I just try to find me a basic area, someplace I know I can uh, explore without a lot of interference. Now, I'm here skydiving, trying to get to my location, and I'm looking around to see if there's any good spots I can go. And here I'm going on the back of the ship, and I'm like, well, okay, there's some good stuff here, and I'll go on here and just find a place to land. Now, sometimes people see what you're doing, and they'll sit there and follow you, and then you're in trouble. So I try to stay away from the crowd. And there I am, just picking up some ammo and some weapons. I got me a weapon there and some shield potion on the right. Now, these right here will help you increase your ability to withstand firefights and stuff or any kind of damage. And here I am getting some more ammo and some more weapons. Found me another chest. Now, you really have to explore, and it's amazing because a lot of the places I'll see, I can tell that a player's been there, but there's still some good stuff that they left behind. Like these chests. I mean, I've seen players go right past the chest and apparently either don't know it or don't bother. Now these are the IO guards, and some of these can be pretty tough to kill. Now these are all part of the season 2, and depending on what ship you get on, some of them can be pretty difficult to kill. These right here aren't too bad. They're pretty simple to kill if you stay on top of it. Now, one of the objects of the game is you got to keep moving. If you stay still too much, you're a sitting duck, and you're going to get killed. Now, hopefully later on I'll explain to you all the weapons and stuff, and which ones are good, which ones you are okay, and the ones that you really want to stay away from. And me, I like to explore because to me, the more I understand the game, know the area, the better I can fight, and the better I can hide. Because the object of the game is surviving. You don't want to just run around and get killed. But some of these people on here, they just go head to head just to kill each other. But me, no, I'm stealth. I have to go around and hide and wait for somebody to set spring the trap so I can start shooting. Now, as you can see, I'm just running around grabbing ammo and checking toolboxes. And there's a lot of them around. You just have to look for them. And if you look carefully, you'll find some hidden treasures because, like this one here, you'd be surprised how many people miss this box. And oftentimes it's got a lot of goodies in it, like the shield potion. Now, what I'm going to do here, as you can see, I'm going to start doing my shield potion. Now, these things you can drink and they give you shield, extra protection. But they can only do so much. I mean, they won't protect you if you fall, which I've done plenty of times. But they will help you take heavy fire. Now I'm still looking through, searching throughout the ship, and of course you can see weapons laying around, ammo laying around, ammo boxes laying around. So I try to collect all of them. and I check every little spot. If there's a place that something could hide, I'm looking. As you can see under the staircase, sometimes you might find something there, sometimes you don't. Now, I was wondering, do a lot of you play out there, play this game? A lot of you out there? I mean, because if you do, please leave a comment. I want to know and see what you think of the game. Because to me, it's very addictive. Now, see, I found me another one of those boxes. And it's got some good weapons in there, but to me, I'm not going to use those. And I'm still finding some stuff. There's a pistol. Pistols are good. I mean, I've used them. I've killed people with them, but I like the heavy weapons, the heavy artillery. Now, there's me a place I could go down, or if I want to go to the ground, or uh, there's other places I could go to. There's like multiple points to where I could get off the ship. It just depends on which direction I want to go. Now, if you look in the upper right, there's my map that shows me where I'm at on the map. Now, one of the things you have to look for is the circle. There's a white circle. I don't know if you can see it on there in the upper right, and that's where the eye of the storm's at. Now, this is one of those cables where you can see I can go down there if I wanted to, but most of this is a waiting game for me. I'm patient. I don't just jump into the action just because somebody's there. I wait to see what's going on because one of the objects that I try to do is get to the top 25 at least. Now, usually I can get the top 10. Now, this weapon here is a thermal weapon. That's why when you look through it, it's blue. It shows you a thermal image. And it comes in handy, especially if you're in an area that's foggy or difficult to see characters or players, then this will help you see them. And it's one of my favorite weapons. Now, in case you're wondering, I am just looking around to see where the action is. Now, something is shooting at me, but I haven't figured out what. I don't know if it's a stray bullet or, stray ammo that's shooting around because I haven't been able to figure out where it was coming from. I don't know if they know I'm up there or if they're in a fight because you can see at the top the little red dots. That shows where fighting is taking place at the moment. So I don't know if it's just a stray shot. See, there's another one that came up. And here I am looking around trying to figure out where it's coming from because if I can see them, I'm going to shoot them. But now you see that blue shield that's moving. That means that it's shrinking. The object is to stay in the center of the storm. You can't stay outside that circle. If you do, you could die. And as you can see, I'm switching back and forth to see what's going on. Now again, I'm just looking around. I'm patient. I'm not going to rush into something. And as long as I've been playing this, I've been playing this for about a month. I started playing it sometime in early March. And the kids play it. And they talk about how fun it is. You do all this, do that, blah, blah, blah. So I decided to play it too. I'm just trying to find somebody I can shoot at. Because it's funny. Hopefully I can show you one of the videos here. And it's funny because I can sit somewhere, shoot at somebody, and they'll stand there going in circles trying to figure out where it came from. Now here's me getting shot up in the air. Now you can see that line in the map in the upper right. That's the direction I'm going because that's where the new storm circle's at. So I'm trying to head over there. And it shows you a counter of how long you have before the next change in the storm. So I'm trying to make use of it since I'm going in this direction. Sometimes I'll go ahead and start exploring to see if I can find any new weapons or more ammo, stuff like that. And hopefully stay out of trouble because if I can get in a good spot, I'm going to sit there and wait for somebody to walk by so I can just go boo and then shoot them. Now, as you can see, this map looks pretty large. Now, I'm going to head over to this gas station here and see if there's anything good over here. Uh, Now, it's just outside that circle, as you can see, but I still have plenty of time, so I'm going to look around and see if there's anything good. Oh, yeah, here we go. There's a... No, no. See, I hate that. Sometimes it's hard to get in them trailers because it thinks you're wanting to go on top of the trailer, and I want to go in the trailer. Now, just get my sword out, destroy the box, and there's my chest. Now, they hide these things everywhere, and that's why sometimes you just have to explore to find them. But there are telltale signs that there's a chest nearby, which hopefully I'll go into later. There's an ice box. You find some interesting stuff in there. Now I'm going back here, and I'm surrounded by the hedge. So I'm just kind of waiting to see what's going on. Oh, see, here's one running around. Let's see if we can shoot him. Nope, missed. Oh, there we go. Got one. Oh, got him again. Yeah, they're running now. They're trying to shoot me and run. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. It just depends. It takes some good dexterity to get the uh, crosshairs on the person and while they're moving. So it takes practice. I'm not perfect, but you, especially when it's an intense moment, you got to act quickly, otherwise you're dead. And as you can see, they keep coming back and forth, shooting at me. They're trying to shoot and run. That's why you see it going everywhere. Now you can see somebody's shooting behind me, so I had to stop in pursuit. And now I got this character behind me, so I decided to get the shotgun out and start shooting them. This is the auto shotgun. Oh, now here comes another one. Oh crap! Now, sorry guys, three's a crowd. I'm running. I just didn't want to get in that mess, and the storm's changing, so I wanted to run. And there, as you can see, they're still shooting at me. And I'm like, okay, guys. Oh, here's one that slipped by, so I'm going to shoot him. And I'm trying to move because a moving target's harder to hit than a standing still target. You're still sitting there. I'm trying to pick up resources. They're shooting at me. So the idea, you got to keep moving, jumping. Now, there's some of them on here, they'll start jumping like rabbits. And it's funny because, they're running around, especially when you're shooting them, because you got to keep moving it. Most of them will start jumping. Me, I just keep running. It's hard to jump and shoot at the same time. Now I'm coming over here to the desert. Now I've had fights over here. It gets pretty interesting over here. Oh, I just found me a good hiding spot here for the time being. Now, most of this time, I'm sitting here waiting to see either the storm changes or waiting to see where a firefight's at. Now, sometimes I can sit there long enough and a player will run right by me and not even know that I'm sitting right there. And there are times that I snuck up behind them because anytime the player's in there, sometimes they're making noise and you can follow that noise. And sometimes I just come up across them by accident. And then I'm sitting there thinking like, oh, okay, I wonder if they even know I'm there. Now here I'm looking through a sight glass through the scope and there was somebody over there, but there was so much stuff in the way I just couldn't get a clear shot. I was wanting to shoot them because I'm going to have to show you one of the videos where I catch people off guard, and it's hilarious because they'll sit there and run in circles trying to figure out where the shot came from. And there I am. I'm looking through the thermal scope to see if I can find someone. I try to get an idea where everyone's at. I mean, usually you can tell because they're in a fight and that red dot starts flashing up there to where they're at. Now, if you look in the upper right, you'll see the person icon. It shows how many people's left. And I guess it looks like it's 9 or 8. And I'm just sitting here waiting patiently. And as you can see, that storm's moving. That blue shield's moving. And in the upper right, you'll see that purple area. That's the area you have to stay out of. Oh, now I see somebody moving. So you can see the scope will highlight them. It's easier to see them. And then you can see they're trying to shoot me back. Now somebody else is shooting them. I don't know who, but someone else is. So now they got 2 people shooting at them. And the toughest part is you have to wait for your weapon to reload. And if you're in the middle of a firefight, good luck. Well, I just killed that one. Now to find the other one. There's the other one that they were shooting at. So now I'm shooting at them. And, you know, your ratio between hit and misses can be very, very drastic because, you know, you're going to miss more than you are going to hit because sometimes it's hard to hit a character when they're moving. The trick is to try to anticipate where they're going to move. And that way you can get ahead of them. Now I can't see them. I'm thinking about just going down here. Hopefully I won't get shot. There they are. Now I'm going to shoot them. When you're at a close range like that, oh gosh, you got to be careful because whoever's got the best weapon and can stay on target, they're the one that's going to survive. Now, here I am going around just picking up stuff. Now, I should have got that gold bar, and I didn't realize it was there until I played back the video. I'm like, oh man, there's gold there. I could have got gold. Ooh, there's a gold weapon. That'd be real nice. Those are the best, actually. If you get the gold ones, yeah, those are best. Those are what they call legendary. They're hard to find, but they are out there. I try to stick with the blue and the purple ones. Now here's me another one. I'm going to go up here, go to the top. Now everything looks peaceful up here. I'm just going to get me some weapons here, get some ammo, and start target practicing again. Now there's a blue box that just popped up on the screen. That's one of those big item boxes. You can find all kinds of good weapons in that. Now as I turn around, oh, see, I almost got shot there. Now I got somebody up there, and I didn't know they were up there. So now I'm trying to shoot them. Now they know I'm there, shooting back. Now watch this. We're going to play Ring Around the Rosie around this boulder. I'm trying to catch him by surprise. He's trying to catch me by surprise, or her. I'm not sure if that's a man or female that's playing the character, but and there they go. They're starting to run. So now I'm shooting them at a close range. You got to be careful when you're shooting these people at close range because you don't know what kind of weapon they're going to throw at you. Well, see, I got them. So I lucked out on that one. Of course, I am using my gold weapon, so that's a good weapon. Now, I'm up here at the top, which is a good place because you can see everybody down there. And one of the things I've learned about this game is that nobody looks up. Now, as you can see, I just built up my shield. They do have some good weapons, plenty of ammo here, which I can't pick up the ammo because I'm full. And yes, they do have limitations on how much ammo you can pick up for your weapons. Every weapon is different. So now I'm looking around. You can see how small this circle is. So there's not much room or area that you can work in. And me being this high up, I'm trying to find the other player. As you can see, there's only 2. There's me and one other. And I am desperately trying to find that player. I'd rather find them before they find me. And I got my thermoscope out, trying to figure out where they're at. Because if they are out here, they're going to show up. And as you can see, it's still shrinking. And I'm trying to stay inside that circle. And the only other option I have is that rope or that cable that I could go down to the bottom. Now, I suspect that's where they're at. Now I'm going to go over here, see if I can get a better view. But I don't see any, I don't want to jump down because it's maybe too far and I might die or get severely injured trying to catch them and shoot them before they shoot me. Well, now I'm trying to get back up. Now, if you look to the right, there's a place I could have got down and I didn't see it. I was too busy trying to stay out of harm's way. But I could have just went down the other direction. Because see, here they are. That's why it was hard to see them, and that's where I got killed.
Well, that concludes this round. It was a fun game. You can see it got pretty close. I got into second place. If you're interested, please click like at the bottom, and I will hopefully be able to put some more videos for this. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button and the notification button to be notified when I update new videos. Well, I'm your host, Mr. Fix-It. Thank you for watching.